What's going on, Capricorn? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the month of May. We're hopping into your cards, seeing what messages we can bring out to you, what clarity we can give you moving forward in this brand new month. It is general, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches, but if it does resonate with you, like always, give me a like, share, subscribe, or comment on the channel. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Capricorn. Capricorn, I decided to start off with you guys for the month of May. Something was calling me with you guys' energy, so hopefully you're out there feeling good, staying safe. Definitely, let me show you how your cards are going to look. This will be your present energy, your main storyline that we're starting off with first, right here in the middle. After that, we're going over here into your futuristic energy. And this will also be your supporting details for your reading. And then we're wrapping it up with the fairy card. You guys have release, all right? If you're brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs. Chris Anthony, 14 pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video to have all the details about how to book. Let's do this, Capricorn, all right? So crowning your reading, we have the Eight of Wands with the King of Cups, and the Sun card is here. Oh, also want to let you guys know that I am using a brand new deck, throwing that in the mix. We have the Crystal Tarot that's added as a clarifier with these cards. And like always, we're using the Klimt Gustav Golden deck and the Rider-Waite Tarot, just in case you guys were wondering. All right, so crowning your reading, Eight of Wands energy. So I am feeling in the month of May, Capricorn, that is definitely some brand new energy breaking through inside of your energetic field. These Eight of Wands to me feel like power lines for some reason, and it seems like it's some sort of communication that's coming into you, Capricorn, that's really carrying in this fresh wave of energy, this brand new type of information that's coming in, this new stream of consciousness that you guys are definitely connecting to in the month of May. The King of Cups is here letting me know that this information may definitely be being channeled or having to be interpreted by your emotions. So it's almost like you guys are interpreting some sort of foreign language with this Eight of Wands energy that's coming in, and you're picking it up through your emotional channel with the King of Cups energy here. So you guys may definitely in the month of May want to pay close attention to how your emotions are feeling, what your emotions are trying to tell you or communicate to you, because you may have almost like some foreign emotions that are rising up, but the things that are being communicated through your emotional channel is this Sun energy, right? It's talking about this fresh new revival of energy, this rejuvenation. Some of you guys may definitely be feeling the light at the end of the tunnel with this Sun energy here, but it's something about this communication that is really connecting you guys to a place in yourself that maybe you haven't been in a while. You guys may definitely feel this connection to this foreign language or this foreign energy, right? That may have you very nostalgic about your childhood, possibly, or it may really be connecting to your inner child with this Sun card here, right? So whatever this communication is that's breaking through to you, it may possibly on a surface level be from a water sign that's trying to kind of communicate something to you and really speaking in a way where it's coming in from an emotional point of view. But on a deeper level, I feel like this is your energy that you're taking on, Capricorn. You're really channeling this new consciousness that's coming into you, this new information, and interpreting it through your emotions. And your emotions are kind of like giving you this information about how to move forward in this new cycle that you guys are stepping into, right? It's almost like a rebirth with this Sun energy. And like I said, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. So some of you guys may have been in a place where you felt like you weren't receiving any communication from the universe, or maybe the information that you kind of have been receiving from the universe is almost feeling outdated. Like you've been looking for some sort of breakthrough when it comes down to your direction, maybe heading forward in this next phase, this next chapter of life. And now I feel that a breakthrough is really coming in for you guys, almost like the sun shining in after a long night or a dark night of the soul. And the sun brings with it information, right? And this information, most of the time, when it affects whatever the sun shines on, it makes it grow in some sort of way. So I feel like this is the information you guys are needing to grow towards this new direction, right? It's this rebirth that's happening because you're almost in this brand new cycle where you're having to do things differently. The things that you were doing in the past are no longer working in some sort of way. The information that you were operating on is outdated. So this is almost like an upgrade that's coming into you guys, Capricorn, that's being downloaded into your system. And I really feel like it's coming in through your emotions. So if you in the month of May maybe feel some sporadic emotions, or you feel some emotions that you haven't really felt in a while, or some things that set off your nostalgia in some sort of way, this is going to be the new information that's traveling in through your emotions and really making its way to affect the rest of your life moving forward. All right. And it's going to be your job to really interpret this foreign language that's coming in. And I think that's a perfect uh, title for your reading. All right. All right, so moving on, we have the Nine of Cups energy with the Temperance energy, and the Eight of Wands is here again. So yeah, you guys are definitely focused on manifesting your wish fulfillment, your dreams, um, still looking towards some things that are definitely coming in for you. You guys may be seeing some of your ships get closer and closer, because the Nine of Cups does talk about this wish fulfillment energy, this emotional fulfillment. With the Temperance card, something here is being balanced out. So it could be something that you're receiving in the month of May that's really coming in, bringing in this balance. This Eight of Wands is the communication. So like I said, whatever is being given to you this month, whatever is kind of being downloaded to you through this sort of communication with the Eight of Wands, is really bringing in an equilibrium, is bringing in a balance, and bringing you some sort of emotional fulfillment within yourself. This is what I feel. I feel like whatever emotional fulfillment is coming in, it's not really coming in from the external world, but it will affect the external world. This is something that's changing within your internal makeup here, is what I feel. And these downloads of consciousness, or downloads of new information, is really putting you in a new state of being, right? That's really equalizing or balancing out your energy, so that the signal that you're putting out is really attracting in these manifestations that you have maybe been waiting for, right? And this is part of the new cycle for you. This is the way that you're about to be attracting inside of this new cycle, Capricorn, is what I'm feeling for most of you guys through this this new download that's coming in, right? So it may really work through your emotional state. Your emotional state could be in a state of being healed, where you're communicating your emotions a little bit differently moving forward. You're more sensitive to your emotions, maybe, because you're taking on the King of Cups in the month of May when it comes down to this breakthrough or interpretation of this energy that's coming into your field. And it is transforming you in some sort of way to be more content within your inner being, maybe to stop a lot of conflict that could have been happening, or a lot of imbalance with this Temperance energy. This transformation that's happening is kind of taking you into a new space of manifestation, is what I feel, or bringing you into alignment for some of the things that really want to come in your world with the Nine of Cups. Over here, we have the King of Wands energy with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So with the King of Wands energy, some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, possibly the Aries, Sagittarius, or what is the other fire sign? I always forget the third one, no matter what sign or group of signs that I'm talking about. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, right? So some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, or this could be the energy that you're kind of crossing over to once you get these downloads that come in, because the Six of Wands is talking about victory, right? It's talking about a certain level of graduation. A development or progression from one state of being to another with the Six of Wands here. So some of you guys are almost receiving recognition from the universe, maybe for handling yourself so good in the last cycle or phase of your life, or getting yourself to this place of graduation here. So it's almost like a coronation that could be happening here, which is why you have this new information that's being downloaded into your energetic frequency or field. And then once you kind of get this new energy that comes in, I feel like some of you guys are going to be taking action with the King of Wands energy on the visions that you've been thinking about, or the ideas that you've been kind of mulling over, or some of the projects that you kind of put a hold to because you weren't in the right emotional space, or everything in your life wasn't balanced out in some sort of way. Whatever this new info is that's coming in, it's really having this transformative effect on your internal world, that's kind of pushing you into this space to start having more of an effect or influence on your external world with this King of Wands energy. So yeah, there is some sort of developmental maturity that I see coming in for you guys, Capricorn, that may be taking you out of this Nine of Swords energy that some of you guys could have been stuck in for a little bit. Nine of Swords talking about anxiety. We're talking about stress, right? Heavy energy, overthinking, over analytical, stuck in your head about things that really don't exist, right? The Nine of Swords has everything to do with our fears, the illusions that happen that hold us back, right, from taking action, or from just feeling a certain type of way, right, in a more balanced state. So I really feel like you guys have overcome this Nine of Swords energy, whatever this is attacked or attached to, right? You guys are kind of moving into this space where you're less tuned into your thinking capacity, is what I feel. You're not overthinking and overanalyzing because you're more so in your body in the month of May, is what I feel. And that could be because of this new communication that's coming in and making you feel more, be more in the present moment. I feel like it's opening up more parts of yourself that may have been neglected because you were kind of like in your head about a lot of things that were happening in your life. A lot of things were changing, and maybe some of you guys have been dealing with a lot of like moving pieces, you know, when it comes down to your life. So it probably overloaded your thinking capacity, is what I feel. So I feel like a lot of Capricorns kind of went into their head and wasn't really connected to their body or their emotions in some sort of way in the past. But now it's like you're coming down from your head space more so into the present moment, more so into the body. So this is why I say you're going to be feeling a lot more in the month of May, right? Your senses are kind of going to be heightened when it comes down to you feeling, you being aware of your present moment, you being aware of what your body is taking in, your body is consuming, what feelings are kind of running through your body. So you're in this state of present, right? Or the present moment. All right. And I feel like this is what's taking you out of this Nine of Swords energy. And within that energy, like I said, you guys are really going to be wanting to take action in some sort of way, driving something forward, maybe that was put on hold. All right. Down here we have the Five of Wands energy with the Eight of Swords and the Strength card. So, yeah, like I was talking about before, there was some sort of conflict that was happening, maybe internally with you, which had you kind of stuck in your head. Once again, the Eight of Swords energy, or made you feel like you were restricted in some sort of way, made you feel like you were on lockdown within your own being, right? Even though we're on lockdown around the world, right, because of the pandemic, some of you guys were on lockdown before that, Capricorn, inside of your own head. And this is what I feel you guys are kind of being released from, this overanalyzing, overthinking, overloading your mind, right? And kind of you're coming more so down into your body with this Strength card, right? Some of you guys may be getting more active in the month of May, wanting to pick up more exercising activities. Maybe you're into yoga, maybe you're into home workouts, or maybe you're going for runs, but you're getting your juices flowing back into the physical dimension by doing more physical activities, is what I feel here. And we get this Leo energy again with the Strength card. So some of you guys may definitely be connected with a Leo. Maybe this person could be one of the catalysts that is kind of getting you moving or getting you out of your head in some sort of way. It could be a fire sign. But on a more internal level, yeah, you guys are wanting to take on a different type of pace because you're getting out of your head more so into the present moment, into your body. You're feeling your juices flowing. Some of you guys can really feel the creative juices flowing too in the month of May, and taking action on some of these creative projects that maybe have stalled or slowed down in the past because there was a, overthinking energy here. So yeah, with this strength card, you're finding this this muscle again is what I feel, and activating some of your muscles on a physical level. But on a spiritual level, I feel like you're putting your whole entire being back into a place of movement, into a place of momentum, into a place of interaction with this reality, as opposed to, you only interacting with the illusion of it all, the thinking of it all, right? You're wanting to feel it with your body and be in reality is what I feel. So yeah, I'm really feeling a grounded energy for you guys coming into May, but also an activation that's happening where you're moving into this summer energy, being more fueled and energized. Also almost like re-energized or rejuvenated by this new communication that's coming in. All right, so it's very a very light energy is what I feel for you guys in the month of May. It's going to make it real easy to Capricorn for you to really start something up new this month, or get something going that kind of you haven't had the energy to do for a while now. All right, so the Three of Cups is also here with the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. So Three of Cups energy, like I said, you guys are going to be feeling energized. You're wanting to move. You're wanting to maybe connect with other people. You could be in a more social type of energy coming into May with the Three of Cups, wanting to connect, interact, like I said, with your reality, with the people in it, wanting to know how people are doing, checking up on people maybe after you've been in hermit mode a little bit, coming out to kind of like see the roses, the sunshine, right? And get a whiff of reality a little bit. And this is also why you're in this Magician energy, right? This is, to me, is connecting to the King of Wands energy. You're like moving and shaking with this energy. You're maneuvering, right, in a different way through your life because of this energetic boost that has come into you, because of this new type of energy that you're operating in or communicating in, right? So like I said, you're in full manifestation mode with the Magician. You have all the tools available to you, and not only that, you have the energy to use these tools and apply them to your life in some sort of way. So yeah, some of you guys could be bringing things together with other people here possibly, or your interaction that you're having with friends, family, and just the world in general is really inspiring you to create something or to push something forward. Maybe this is your personal business, your own career. Maybe this is, like I said, creative projects that you're wanting to work on, or things that you're wanting to just put together. But I like that you're in this Magician energy because you're taking action in some sort of way. The Knight of Pentacles is also here. So like I said, this could be something you're wanting to manifest that's been a long time coming, that has been moving a little bit slower for you because the energies have been slower for you in general. But now that something is picking up and speeding up, you're starting to see the manifestation of something that has been on its way to you for a while, and you've been patiently waiting and just doing your thing like all Capricorns do. But in the back of your mind, you know that you have been having this manifestation come closer and closer to you. And in May, you're really seeing something kind of like take a quantum leap is what I feel. A lot of growth is coming in for you because you have this sun energy shining down, highlighting your life, right? And it's making everything get into motion, get into a new type of state of being, right? Whenever we put heat to anything or fire to anything, it takes on a new form. Excuse me. And this is what I feel is happening for you, Capricorn. It's like your whole life is taking on a new form because you have these sun rays, this information that's being shined on you, and it's affecting your energetic frequency, right? And now you're operating in it. So a lot of things you're going to see growing or blooming or sprouting up that have always been there. Maybe they've been laying dormant, right, with the Knight of Pentacles energy. But now it's something about May that's causing them to sprout, causing them to kind of grow wings out of nowhere. But it's been waiting to grow wings is what I feel too. Is just been waiting for this divine time. So it's something that's heavily astrological is what I feel that is affecting all of this change, all of this movement, all of this motion that you guys are feeling, Capricorn. And if I was deeper into astrology, I could break it down for you, but most of you guys that are more experts on astrology than me, you probably know what's happening with you. It's different for everybody because we all know everybody has a different birth chart. So depending on the energies that you have in your birth chart, you're feeling this this kind of it's almost like you're in your groove, or you're getting your groove back, becoming a lot more confident, coming out of your shell a little bit. Yeah, you're more energized and poised to kind of take on life in general, like this King of Wands. All right, so let's go into your futuristic energy and see what's going on over there. All right, so we have the Three of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords here, we have the Star card, and then the Five of Swords is at the bottom. All right, so with the Three of Swords energy, it's clarified with the Three of Pentacles twice. All right, so 3 threes. Some of you guys in the month of May or even now could be seeing 333. And I feel like that 333 is kind of like a direct communication of almost what I was telling you at the beginning of your reading. There is this new info coming in for you. There is communication that is kind of coming into your reality from the unseen realms and being downloaded on your avatar or your being, and you're going to feel this in operation. All right, one sec, Cap, let me pause for a second because I have to charge this or connect the charger. I'll be right back. Okay, so like I was saying, 333. All right, so with the Three of Swords, I'm feeling like this was some of the energy that some of my Capricorns were in, maybe past energy where there has been some heartbreak in the past, some very deep disappointments, maybe some traumatic experiences in your personal life or in your love life possibly, or just, you know, relationships with people in general that you guys have really been healing from. Doing a lot of deep inner work in the past 3 months is what I've been picking up for a lot of Capricorns in my readings. And whatever has happened, though, it is kind of like been being processed, and the way that the end of this process is coming to terms or coming into this reality is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are really going to be profiting off of your pain in some sort of way, Capricorn. Yeah, this development that you've kind of been going through, this initiation that may have started off with a lot of pain, that pushed you into a space of self-healing, self-love, self-care with the Three of Swords, is really taking on a different form coming into May, where you guys are about to start profiting off of this in some sort of way with the Three of Pentacles. And for a lot of my Capricorns that are wanting to be entrepreneurs or owning their business or creating some type of product independently of any other company or organization, I feel like most of you guys are really picking up this energy in the month of May, where you feel like your wounds kind of have come to a place of being healed. Like you can see the scabs on your wound, like they're not really affecting your being anymore, but the lessons that were taught through the process of healing, or the lessons that were taught through this experience that caused you hurt, are what's really going to be, use to profit is what I feel with the Three of Pentacles. Something you guys are going to be building because of the lessons that was learned through your pain, right? And I feel like it's built this kind of apparatus within your being to attract this different type of money, this different type of coin. Some of you guys could be getting into um, a different type of coin with me just saying that, and that just kind of popped out, like Bitcoin or some sort of cryptocurrency stepping into May. Or some of you guys are thinking about doing some sort of trading, possibly Forex or stocks. That was just for a small, percentage of you guys. But I really feel like you're going to be in this space of attracting some sort of money through something that you're creating, and it comes directly out of some healing that was done from a past trauma or a past heartbreak that you're now going to be able to profit off of. And this is almost like the balance of the scales, the karmic justice that's coming in because you guys didn't kind of fall into pieces and break over this heartbreak. You kind of took it upon yourself to work with it and to heal and to learn the lesson of it. And now that lesson is really going to be bringing in this level of abundance for you guys with the Three of Pentacles. So I'm seeing something really take form and grow because you guys have really been, focusing on yourself in self-care. All right, below that, we have the Ace of Swords energy with the Four of Swords and the Will. This Ace of Swords, to me, I feel is the clarity that really is coming in now that this sun energy is shining on you, now that you're being highlighted, now that the universe is really recognizing all of the work that you have done in the past, all of the processing and healing that you have been going through. You're getting this new clarity of mind, clarity of purpose, clarity of direction. And this is really putting your mind at ease with the Four of Swords, where you're not going to be overloading your thinking process anymore, is what I feel. Like I said, it won't be a need for that anymore. I feel like a lot of these Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energies that I was reading in your present energy had a lot to do with you trying to process some things that you were trying to heal from in the past. Process this heartbreak, process these unwanted scenarios or situations that you found yourself in the past. But now that that processing has ended, you're in this space of clarity because your mind is not being overworked anymore. Your mind is kind of at peace and at ease. And now you see this new opening, this new opportunity opening up for you with the Wheel of Fortune, this new shift that's taking place within your energy, right? Where you're walking into the present moment, having learned these past life lessons, and taking on this new energized energy into your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, right? Into your path, deeper into your purpose, deeper into your life's mission. Yeah, and it's almost like this wheel is spinning is what I'm seeing. Like it was paused, it was halted for a while, is what I feel, and you guys will maybe just at the top waiting. It's almost like I get that vision of somebody on a Ferris wheel at the carnival or at the fair. And, sometimes when they stop the Ferris wheel and you're the person that's all the way at the top, and maybe you're waiting for other people to get off because they have to unload it one at a time. And it's almost like you're the last one that's just sitting at the top, but with maybe a couple of other people, and you've been waiting to get off at the bottom of this Ferris wheel. You've been waiting for your chance. You've been waiting for your opportunity. You've been waiting for this breakthrough, for this momentum to come in, for this growth, for this, sun to shine on your life. And now I feel like it's really happening. This movement is happening on this wheel now. It's actually turning. And before it was halted, it was stalled out. And now that you're seeing some sort of pickup, this is bringing you peace. This is bringing you this clarity, looking forward into your future. And you're not having to worry as much. Your load is really being lightened, is what I feel, Capricorn. It's like brighter, right? I'm feeling good vibes for you guys. Like this is you have like a lot of good cards here. And the combination, the way that they're put together is really bringing the message out. The Star card is here with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. All right, so this star energy could be the effect that is happening because of this movement of energy, because of this breakthrough that's coming into you guys. Like I said, you're wanting to step out in some sort of way, maybe reveal something to the world, maybe launch some type of product, launch some sort of business, some sort of creation, or just expressing the true you with the Star card, right? You being the authentic you after having done a lot of healing to areas of your life that were out of balance, needed some work. But now this is the new you. This is the Capricorn 2.0 that I see emerging from the darkness and coming into the light, ready to kind of shine your light on the world, is what I feel. And that's why the Eight of Wands is here, right? You guys are feeling this energy, this momentum, like I said. And the Ten of Cups is also here, letting me know that there is this high level of emotional fulfillment that you're in, this energy that's just very attractive, is what I'm picking up. Very magnetic that you're taking on in the month of May. And it's like, because you're in such positive vibes, because your energy is so flowy and just like beautiful, attractive, I feel like it's going to be very easy for you to manifest in the month of May, Capricorn, right? Like I said, you're in the present moment. You're not thinking so much. You're just feeling mostly. You're experiencing. You're just like, you've had this rebirth, right? And because of that, you're really going to be experiencing some high levels of emotional fulfillment through some sort of manifestations that are coming your way. All right. And because the Ten of Cups is here, this could definitely be happening when it comes down to like relationships and love. But on a deeper level, Capricorn, this is just the energy you're in. Like, whether you have some sort of connection to another person or not, you're just loving life. Like, you're loving the space that you're in. You're grateful. This Ten of Cups to me really looks like gratitude. And the more gratitude that you're having for your life and where you're at, even if you don't have every single thing that you want, you're gracious and grateful for what you already have. And this is attracting more and more abundance into your world, is what I feel. So I like how this level of healing is kind of affecting the rest of your life, is what I feel. And you're really experiencing your Ten of Cups on an internal level, which is attracting it in this external place. You know, sorry if I keep repeating myself, but this is what I'm kind of seeing. All right, so your last row, we have the Five of Swords with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, Capricorn, you could definitely towards the middle of the month or maybe beginning of May, you're walking away from something that maybe was hard to walk away from. It's hard for you to let go still, maybe, with these Five of Swords. Some sort of environment, possibly. Some of you guys could be walking away from a job because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. But whatever this was that you were kind of trying to hold on to was something that I feel was very toxic with the Five of Swords here. Or you were surrounded by a lot of people who are very much so stuck into their ego. And because you're kind of like in more so in this awakened state, where you have kind of gone through a lot of different phases of shedding your ego or having an ego death, it's like you no longer really fit in this older environment, this older space or way of being. But because it was all you've known in the past, possibly with the Four of Pentacles, you were kind of holding on to this. But I feel like you're going to be releasing this for more, is what I feel. Because you're jumping from the Four of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles do have something to do with your work, your environment, your career, your life's work, your soul's mission. And this may be the direction that you're more so heading in, as opposed to making yourself fit into a space with the Five of Swords that really doesn't serve you, but it could have made sense logically when it came down to money. but it still was just pennies on the dollar. And some of you guys were only receiving scraps for a lot of hard work that you were doing. So I feel like you're heading in this new direction where you are valuing yourself a lot more. You have more energy to take on more abundance, is what I feel. And you're going to be creating more of that with the Eight of Pentacles, as opposed to kind of fighting for scraps here. You're walking away from something where you were not receiving your true worth or value, is what I feel. And that could be anything for you, Capricorn: a relationship, a job, a friendship, you know, whatever that could be. But I feel like you're walking into the Eight of Pentacles, and it's something that's waiting here for you as you're walking away from the old into this present moment that has everything to do with divine timing, has everything to do with your destiny, and you coming into alignment with that. All right, so I like that energy, Capricorn. Let's go to your fairy card, and then we'll finish off your reading. You guys have release. It says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Wow. Summing up the last deck of cards that I kind of went over, what I was just talking about, right? You guys are releasing maybe this old state of being, this old way of being, which I really feel like had a lot to do with a lot of overthinking about things that were just illusions, or just over analyzing about things that maybe you just had a lack of clarity on. But now you're more so in the present moment. You're getting back into your body. You're getting back active, is what I feel, Capricorn. Some of you guys are really taking on more healthy habits, maybe when it comes down to diet, eating, and exercising. And a lot of things are starting to open up for you in May. All right, Capricorn. So I'm going to end it right there. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the video as usual. I will see you guys in your mid-month reading for May. Stay safe. Later.